Hi everyone, it's Raven. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing off a bronze goddess look. I'm feeling really inspired by summertime right now, so I'm loving the bronze, I'm loving the peach, I'm loving the warm tones. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus for the last few weeks. I've been super busy, and one of those things that have kept me busy is coming up with ideas for this channel. And I'm hoping to have a little bit more free time in the next little while. I am starting school in September, so my schedule has been a little crazy this summer preparing for that. But I'm hoping that once everything settles in, my life will be a little less chaotic and I'll be able to share with you guys a few more videos a week rather than the weekly videos. So that's that bit of it. And yeah, so today I'm just gonna do kind of a walkthrough of this look here. So looking really bronzy, looking really glowy, something that can be dressed up, dressed down. Definitely something that's been inspired by what I've been seeing on social media, and I've been loving the glow lately. So I'm going to show you guys how to get this look, so stay tuned. Alright, so for the first part of this video, I'm going to be talking about body products. So the first step to getting ready in the morning for me usually is applying self-tanner. So I am a self-tan junkie. I am so pale underneath all of this tan. You can see my face is quite a bit lighter than the rest of my body, and I have tanned it. But yeah, so self-tanner is essential for my everyday get ready routine. So what I've been using is the Saint-Tropez Self-Tan Dark Mousse. So I've been using this for a few years now, and yeah, it's probably been one of my favorites. I feel like this self-tanner just lasts the longest. It's really dark, which is hugely appealing to me. I really enjoy having a nice, even tan, and I feel like that really delivers. So it does take about 6 to 8 hours to develop on the skin, but once it does, it is absolutely beautiful. So you can see, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but I've tanned myself and I'm fairly even right now. I do use a self-tanning mitt, and yeah, it just gives me just a little bit more color, so I feel a little bit more secure with myself in the summer. And the next thing I apply on my body and face is the Shiseido Sun Protection Ultra Lotion. So this product here is for face and for body. It's SPF 50, so that's a pretty huge SPF. This one's also water resistant, says up to 80 minutes. So if you're going outside, if you're going in the sun, if you're someone who sweats a lot, this would be a great product for you. So I've already done my body, and you can tell this is well loved. So I'm gonna apply a little baby bit to the face as well. My hands here. SPF is super important for anti-aging as well. So if you're someone who is concerned with, you know, anti-aging and not looking like a boot when you're 50, I would recommend applying sunscreen every single day. Alright, so I've applied the sunscreen, and next I'm going to apply the Ordinary High Spreadability Primer. I've talked about it in other videos, so I'm just going to apply a little baby bit on top. That's all over. And then for summertime, I tend to like to do a little bit more of a lighter foundation. Heavy foundations can be a little bit cakey on the skin, so I prefer to use something that is a little bit more lightweight. So I'm going to be showing you guys this foundation here. This has been in my kit for a while, but it's definitely something that I've loved and used over the years. So this one is the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation. So this one is kind of a light to medium-ish coverage. It's really lightweight. It has a really nice, almost, I don't want to say a cooling feel to the skin, but it has a little bit of a watery consistency to it. I can just show you guys. If I can get it out of the bottle, that would be ideal. Just gonna pump a little bit there. So you can actually see there's like a little bit of a watery residue that came out first. Yeah, so this foundation's a little bit more liquidy than what I would normally wear, but it's absolutely beautiful. It does give you kind of that lit from within glow on the skin, and I feel like that's just absolutely beautiful in the summertime. So given that I'm doing kind of like a glow look, I feel like that's something that we should use. So I'm going to apply some. So I'm just using my Sephora Collection Pro Mini Airbrush brush, and we're just gonna go all over the skin to even me out a little bit. It's gonna cover that giant zit that I've been rocking in the last few days. Because that's cute, right? A little bit on the forehead as well. Really gonna get everything blended in here. And just a little bit more around the face. And this foundation does tend to separate a little bit, so you're gonna wanna shake it first. Come on. Give me a break. All right, well, if that's what I'm gonna get today. Thought I had a little bit more of that left, but I guess not. All over the skin. It does blend out fairly seamlessly as well, just where it's so lightweight. So you can see I'm getting a little bit of a glow on the skin. It's just absolutely beautiful foundation. Everything looks good so far. So that is the Candle Glow foundation. All right, so for highlighting and contouring, I'm going to be using the Cover FX Cream Contour Kit. I absolutely am in love with this contour kit. It is so easy to work with. It's easy to blend, has beautiful complementary colors. As you can see, it has been well loved, as most of my products are. So it comes with 2 highlight shades. There's one that has a little bit of shimmer, and then this guy here, which is a matte. I do find it's a little bit dark, so I tend to use this one a little bit more, but they're both really nice. And then it has 2 contour shades for you to choose from. Both of these are really nice and beautiful. Generally, again, I kind of just dabble between the 2. So that is this guy. And I'm also going to be using the Glamouflage concealer by Hard Candy. So this guy here, in the shade Light, and that's what I'm going to use to conceal with. So I'm going to do that first. So I'm just going a little bit. I tend to use this in replacement of the Cover FX lighter shades, just because I find this one goes a little bit further. So I'm just going to mark my lines here. Little bit goes a long way with this concealer, so you definitely don't need a lot to get the look you're looking for. I like to do my lid as well. Gonna blend everything out onto the forehead. Little goes a long, long way. Really love this product. I feel like I've been finding a lot of my gems at the drugstore lately, and no shade on Sephora, which used to be my ride or die, but I just feel like drugstores are really stepping up their game these days, and I feel like there's a lot of competition in that realm now. So products are getting better. Products are, you know, they're stepping up their game big time. Products are getting really, really high quality, and I'm all about it. All right, I'll do a little bit up here. So next I'm actually going to dabble into the highlighting shade, this guy here, and we're going to go just over top of the cheekbones. Now, for a really nice, natural looking summer glow, honestly, I personally believe that double highlighting is key. So using a liquid and a powder highlighter is what's going to give you that turn your head kind of blinding highlight. So we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna go right into, and I'm just gonna go pop it over top of the cheekbones. I'm gonna do quick right over top of the eyebrow and right on the tip of the nose. I mean, already I'm getting like a beautiful natural looking highlight. Maybe a little bit on the chin too. Yes. I'm already looking like a glowing goddess, and I'm kind of about it. Right under the eyebrows too. Yes. All right. So next we're gonna do some contour. So again, with the Cover FX contour kit, Cover FX actually makes a contour brush as well. So it's double-ended. It's absolutely wonderful quality. So you can see here, it has a kind of a bushy bristle side, and then it has a thin flat side. So what I've been using is this for precision contour, and then this to blend everything out. So I'm actually going to start with the lighter of the two shades, the number 3 here. And the reason is because I find it's easier to go in with a lighter shade first so you don't over contour your face. And I'm just going to draw some lines on my face. Really get that definition in there. I'm looking real pointy. I like to kind of just go right up into the eye bone too. I'm just gonna lightly blend that out. I'm using the same side because why not? I use a little bit more right here, just to kind of. Wicked. All right. So then I'm gonna go in with the number 3 again and the fat side of the brush, and I'm going to define my cheekbones. Ooh. Just around here. I'm really gonna blend it out. I'm gonna bring that around. Same song and dance on this side. And I like to do just a little bit on my chin. I like to suck it in a little bit and then just give it a little bit of color. Everything looks pretty blended. So that's all I do for my contour. Nothing too excessive, but it definitely adds some dimension to the face that I wouldn't have otherwise. And again, this just blends so easy. It's such a nice palette. Please pick this up if you haven't already. If you do any cream contouring at all, please get this palette. All right, so I'm going to powder my face and we'll move on to the next step. Alrighty, so I'm going to powder my face. I use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This has been my go-to for a few years now. I kind of dabble between the poreless matte one and the regular dry skin, normal skin one. It doesn't really matter to me which one I use, so I just kind of get whatever's on sale basically. Alright, so this is in shade 230, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over everything. Just to kind of even everything out, you know? It does cover my contouring a little bit, but we're going to be using powder over top of it, so it doesn't really matter that much. You can still see the contouring underneath the powder. It's just going to mattify everything and set it so it doesn't rub off. And honestly, the 230 is such a perfect shade for my skin. I just like, not stressed about it. There we go. So that's all mattified. Next I'm going to do my eyebrows. So as you may have heard in other videos that I've done, I have microbladed eyebrows. That's why I actually have eyebrows right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fill them in. I like to use a brush. I have a curved brush here, and I just dip it in my pot of product. You can use pretty much any product. The Anastasia Dip Brows are really great product for this technique. I am using the NYX eyebrow gel that I put into a pot. It originally comes in a squeeze tube. I've talked about it in the past. Of course, I think they've been discontinuing it, but I'll find something similar, I'm sure. So for this look, we're going to go for a really natural eyebrow, so that's why I'm just kind of brushing it in. And then I'm going to take a precision pencil. I use this little baby one. It's the Ultra Fine Liner from Bobbi Brown. They make one with a bigger tip on it as well, but I honestly, I love this. It's portable, it's easy to use. I prefer a pointed tip over an angled tip, and that's just me. I definitely feel like that's a uncommon venture for people when they do their makeup, but so I'm just penciling in fine details here. So I'm just doing some quick strokes. I do need to wax my eyebrows, but I'm trying to grow them in a little bit more. So they're a little furry. Give it a little bit more color right here. And do the other one. Well, sisters, not twins. Anyways, so that's eyebrows. So I just wanted, again, to just give it a really nice, natural, a little bit more defined, but not fake looking eyebrow. So next I'm going to do an eyeshadow look. So what I'm going to be using is the Naked 3 palette. The reason I've chose this one is because it has some warm tones in it, but they do have a lot of shimmers in it. So I feel like that's something that's going to work well with this look specifically. So I'm going to be using some of the hot colors in this palette, and we are going to start with, I'm going to do this color here. This one's called Limit. I'm going to go in the crease with this color. Again, it's going to be a really muted look compared to what I usually do, but I kind of want to make it that natural summertime feel, you know? Urban Decay is such a safe bet too, because they have been making quality shadows for ages. Like since the first Naked palette came out, it's just been, you just know what you're getting with their product. That's really important to me. And that's why I've hung on to this palette for such a long time. I've had it since, I don't want to say the launch, maybe the year after the launch. And it's just, I just love it. Next we're gonna go in with, I'm gonna use Burnout, which is this shade here. And I'm just gonna do the inner part first. A little bit onto the lid. And then I'm going to use my absolute favorite shade in this palette is this one right here. It's called Trick. As you can see, I have used and abused it. It is so beautiful. It's like a rose gold kind of shade, and I need it to live. So we're going to use that. We're going to flip to the flat side, and I'm just going to press it into the lid. Look at that color. Oh my God. Love it so much. So beautiful and easy. Just a little bit more on this side, I think. So pretty. I'm going to deepen up the crease just a baby bit. I'm going to use the color Mugshot, and I'm just going to use a fluffy brush and a very little bit of the product just to give the crease a little bit of deepness. And I'm going to dab it off a little bit. Cool. All right, so next I'm gonna go in and do the bottom lash line. So we're gonna use Trick again. And a flat brush. I'm just gonna go in. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Strange, which is the lightest shade in the palette, and just go right in the inner corner. Cool. So that's eyeshadow. So it does look like I have eyeshadow on, but it's not overwhelming. And I think that's really important when doing these looks, is just making it look natural, but you still have makeup on. That's kind of the whole goal of this look, is Bronze Goddess. All right, so I'm gonna apply some mascara. I use the Urban Decay Perversion, as a lot of you know. All right, so I applied the mascara on both eyelashes, top and bottom. And next I'm just gonna do my inner waterline. So I've been using the Wet n Wild eyeliner pencil in black. And I'm just gonna do a quick inside rim here. And then right on the inside here as well. Just a little baby bit just to deepen it ever so slightly. So next I'm going to do eyeliner. So I've been using the Hard Candy Walk the Line. It's nearly impossible to see because I've used it so much. You don't have to do this. I'm wearing false eyelashes, so I prefer to have something on the lids just so the band blends in a little bit better, but that's totally up to you if you want to do that. So I'm just going to apply a little baby bit. my little baby a bit of eyeliner is usually somewhere in the realm of dramatic, so bear with me. It might need to be extra. So just a quick line to blend in my band of my eyelashes. All right, so next I'm going to do bronzer highlight blush. So for bronzer, I've been using the Bronze Booster from Precision's formula. Any of their bronzers are fantastic. I absolutely love the packaging. I love everything about them. This one does have a little bit of shimmer, which for this look is absolutely perfect. And I'm just using a domed powder brush. So we're gonna basically go right over top of the contour that I just did with the bronzer, just to kind of deepen it a little bit and to give me a little bit more of a bronzy glow. Don't forget to put bronzer on your ears, otherwise you're gonna have a white strip. I like to just blend the neckline in. I like to do some on the top of the nose. And then we're gonna do some blush. So for blush I have, I don't even know which color this is, but it is, it's a blush from Sephora collection that has a bit of an orangey tone to it. It does have a tiny bit of shimmer as well. So we're gonna pop this onto the cheeks. Blend it in a little bit. Just add a little bit more dimension. And then we're gonna highlight some more. So from other videos, you may know that I love to use a wet highlight. So I apply my setting spray all over my face. I'm still using the Aroma Water from Lush. I'm gonna really wet the face for this look. Whew, so we are damp. And I'm gonna go over top of it with my favorite highlighter right now. This one is from Wet n Wild. It is called the Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. So Precious Petals, we're going to apply with an angled brush all over where we highlighted earlier. And that's gonna give us that maximized glow that we strive for in the summertime. Oh, we're glowing now. I'm looking like a tin foil packet. Love it. So that's the highlight. So I'm going to apply my lashes and then we're going to do lips. All right, so I applied my lashes off camera. The ones I'm wearing right now are new from Kiss Lash. They're actually a faux mink, full volume, and they're absolutely stunning. I have been completely in love with these since I bought them. They're very comfortable, thick band, full volume, everything you could possibly want in a lash, and I'm just obsessed. So yeah, that's lashes. And then I'm going to apply the Smashbox. This one's the Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade Stepping Out. This was the first one I bought of these lipsticks, and they're so nice. They're absolutely so nice. They're matte, but they're very, very comfortable. So we're gonna apply that. And this shade has a little bit of a, it's kind of a mix between like an orangey tone and a pinky tone. I don't really know how to describe it. It's beautiful. there it is. So this is the bronze summertime look. As you can tell, I am very bronzed, I am very highlighted. Definitely something I would wear in the summertime. So this is the look. I feel like these earrings really take the look home. So it's glamorous, it's easy, it's super bronzy, gold goddess. I'm feeling it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comments are always appreciated. I'm still playing with my setup a little bit, so I'm just trying to get used to kind of what I want in terms of lighting and camera and background and products and everything else. I'm just kind of playing around with it, seeing what works and what doesn't, so you will notice a few changes in the next little while. But again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.